The Eagles ready to defend their NFC crown. The 2023 season underway from Foxborough. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. Leading them out, still one of the most recognizable QBs in the game and one of the most fun QBs in his 5th season. It's Gardner Minshew.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
Yeah, no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call, but hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure on the quarterback in the Super Bowl. They want to really get after him in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. Oh, and now some space to operate. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith. 33 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety.
Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Now, meanwhile, the pass should have been intercepted, but it ends up falling incomplete. He was trying to get A.J. Brown that time. And it's second down. They'll set up the throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Quick here, it's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled by jumping catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense. Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for points for the first downs early, not fighting just to get to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Fourth down here, pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Minshew, 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Open man, that's Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Pushes him aside at the 45. Almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Minshew. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's their quarterback making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
3rd and 12. Here's Minshew. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. Now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England trying to get a place on offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now, start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Take it at the 37. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got Smith here. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. 2nd and 6. Out to his left. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chris Board from his outside linebacker spot gets him down there for a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Flush to his right. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. On the right hash, officially, this will be a yard attempt. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Staying on his feet, escaping the pressure right. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion drives.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. To the right side, he's got Parker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Nice tackle, nice play by Kevin Byard.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Minshew sets to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago, as he started picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. Gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's going to get a solid gain before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Hurts. The whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll set up a throw.
He had him, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons that
Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way to throw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground.
a zone ability. This is a powerful ability. These players are on the last year of their contract. Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk. It's week 5 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. So here are the Eagles now backed up to start their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. Yeah, a couple of touchdowns in last week's game. So we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there, it's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolute.
And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So here the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Throwing is Stafford. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. You look at this Eagle defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded at the 20. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here now, 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Olamide Zaccheaus, 57 yards. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. A beautiful fake. And one more time. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Getting receiver got one touchdown already in this first quarter, trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already getting into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure this time it fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. And he takes just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for the decision. A good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner. As a result, they've been walking by his all time. My question is, the defense watching right now, partner? Even after getting a scramble early in this drive, it's still devoting enough attention to it. I would expect that carry to do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into the throw for 3, and not give it up 6.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have. Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh,
Zacchaeus with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Now the LA offense ready for this next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Now this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total. It made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. 3rd down and 6. Stafford. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll drop to throw. Zacchaeus hauling it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. DJ Jones able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Stafford. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone
thought a safety was on. Well, yet it happened.
They cut back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading
He was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Olamide Zaccheaus on his way to a monster game. 3 first touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is what you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Fletcher Cox able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Here's Ethan Evans now. This is taken at the 18. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus. on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Stafford. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the... And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Up the middle, Freeman. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. He'll look to set up his blockers.
What?
And fights through one man, dancing away at the 35. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. There he goes again, and down to the 27-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you're throwing so.
And that's going to be caught on Eagles touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Eagles just continue to roll. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He goes underneath to Freeman. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagles slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Again, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Take it in at the 22.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Eagles. Olamide Zaccheaus, 94 yards.
And the Eagles have got it on cruise control.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
You doing okay over there?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive.